So do you want to just do it?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe move to reduce to DWI first and then all. Okay, I can do that.
Okay, so tell me, Rachel, was her machine paid for by us? Herman, I'm going to tell you now. Do you speak English, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to tell you now that if I paid for it and I waived the fee, I'm going to have a problem with this agreement. I'm going to tell you that now.
I paid $500 and I pay a month $50, sir. And I've had it on for like more than 6 months and never got locked out till recently for 1 month barely. I called my probation officer, I called Interlock to let them know my vehicle got damaged.
This is going to be a problem now. Yeah. I paid for your device the entire time. I pay for every single device just so that we don't have this very issue. You should not be paying 1 penny for this device because I pay for it for
I
you.
did, sir. I swear to God, I paid $500 to put it in and I paid 3 months.
I don't know what to tell you because it's agency pay.
And then, again, I wasn't here originally, Judge, but it's also because the car got into an accident as well.
And got repossessed, sir.
repossessed.
That's the only reason why I got locked
Then
out.
that's why you had to pay because your car got repossessed. They took the device.
No, sir, I paid initially.
No, you have a device in your car.
Yes, sir.
You're supposed to maintain its calibration and go every month.
I did.
I pay for it for you so that you don't have to. If your car got repossessed, hold on a second. If your car got repossessed and they took the device because they took the car, that's on you. I mean, and now they took the device and you were responsible for the cost of the device. Is that what you had to pay for?
No, sir, I paid initially, sir.
It looks like the first conditions on February 21st. It was a portable device, it was client based, then it got switched to a interlock device, but then on March 27th, it was switched back to agency based. So it was client based.
So you must have come to us asking us to pay for it. We did.
A
And when did
month.
she get in lockout?
August 10th.
August 10th, but it was under agency pay as of March.
Yeah.
27th.
No, I'm not taking this.
The only reason is it's out of state, and I don't think they've reviewed the JNS, Judge, it's not good. So that's.
What do you mean it's out of state?
It's out of state, it's a Virginia, the DWI is the first.
18 years ago.
Mr. Hernandez. It's out of Virginia, 17 years ago, the conviction. So I don't think they're gonna be able to prove up the second.
I understand. My problem is that she's been in lockout. How long has she been in lockout, Rachel?
August 10th.
She's been in lockout for an entire month.
I understand.
Right. No, you will have to do 3 days as a condition. And then we can do this plea. But that's,
When would she do that? Because she picked the 3 days so she doesn't lose her job.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Okay,
That's fine.
okay.
But there has to be consequence to your behavior. You've been in lockout for an entire month. You will be doing a weekend in jail. And I'm going to tell you, that's it. And now here's the other part. I cannot pay for this going forward for you now. How are you going to pay for all this now?
I have a job, sir.
What are you doing now?
I'm a property manager.
How long have you been working at this job? So how is it that you've been working for 4 months, but yet you can't pay for this device the last month?
It's not that, sir. The
Remember,
car
her car
got
got
repossessed.
repossessed.
I've been going to calibration, paying it, everything, sir, every time I go.
And she has Uber,
I've been Ubering every single day for a whole month. I can prove.
I'm gonna do it, Herman. I'm not doing a far off 3 days. She's gonna have to do it within a month.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna tell you now that if you have any problems with this, you're going to go to jail for a long time. Because now I can put you in jail for an entire 180 days after today. The other thing, this is now 2 DWIs on your record. What happens next? Ms. Hernandez,
Arrested again for
It's a third one of the felony.
2 to 10 of the penitentiary. You should never, ever get in a car, even if you've had just a sip of alcohol, even one shot, half of a beer, because the smell in and of itself with your history. Is the theft still open? The felony?
Yes, sir.
theft?
My understanding, I talked to Mr. Lipkin this morning, that's already being reset. So
You're not representing her
No,
upstairs.
I talked to her attorney though, October 9th is her reset. So, and they're anticipating a dismissal upstairs. And then
Really?
I think it was done, yes, that's my understanding.
Ms. Hernandez Rodriguez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. The offer is they're going to reduce it to a first. You're looking at 180 days in jail, probated for 15 months. As part of the agreement, you will do 3 days as a condition. You will also do a repeat offender DWI education class. You will do 1 victim impact panel. You will have to do what's called a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. You must fulfill all those conditions. No drugs, no alcohol, no breath test refusal. If you're in a car and you're caught driving and an officer asks you to submit to a breath sample, you must. I now am going to suspend your license. You are not allowed to drive after today.
It's a first, so Judge.
It's a second.
No,
It's
but,
a first. She has bond violations. I'm not letting her drive.
but Judge, again, if it's reduced to a first, as long as she takes the DWI offender class, the DPS doesn't suspend her license. It has to be a second for the court to.
I understand.
Is it part of her probation she can't drive, or because,
No,
I don't think-
I always, even if it gets reduced, I always suspend it for a year regardless. She can
I don't
always
think DPS
apply.
is gonna recognize it though. I understand your position, but I don't think DPS will recognize it as long as you take the DWI offender class.
I suspend it and put it in the system. DPS is going to recognize it. They're going to. I'm telling you, if she's in compliance and she's doing well, I will grant you an occupational license.
Okay, thank you.
But I want
How
to
many
know,
days?
well, at least a month,
Okay,
right? She doesn't even have, she's not in compliance now. She's on bond,
yes, sir.
right? I got to know that if I'm going to put my name on a license for her, that she's going to comply. She's going to do what she's, you
Yes, sir.
know.
I understand.
First things first is she don't even have any kind of alcohol device. You have a week to get this device now. If you don't get this device, I'm going to put you in jail for a very, very long time. Do you understand? I am not happy with you, Ms. Hernandez. You should be going to jail today. And it's only because of Herman here that you're not. But don't push your luck. 30 hours of community service. Guardian Interlock. Substance abuse treatment as needed. And a $100 donation to the Houston Food Bank. You were giving up the right to a trial. You were giving up the right to confront and cross-examine your witnesses. Once you plead guilty, you give up the right to appeal, meaning that this is a done deal today. You can never come back and change this, challenge this, undo this. You will be having, this is your second DWI. Like I said, with your record, you get pulled over, an officer will instantly search you, harass you. Don't give them a reason, because even the faintest smell of something funky on you, you're gonna get charged with a third DWI. And then you think this is expensive now? You think this sucks now? Wait till you get a third DWI. Everything triples, quadruples, including the time, man. How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty. I'm gonna send you to the agreement. It will be 3 days as a condition. Herman, we need to know this before
I told her she should tell your CLO
before we leave. So please, let's put this back on for Monday because I want to make sure that she has the portable device by then. Okay, if not, we immediately issue a warrant.
So you want, I'm sorry, Judge, do you want her to get a portable or, because
She-
you said the guardian interlock initially?
Yes. Right, guardian interlock, because DPS now knows that she's supposed to have a guardian interlock. So if she's caught in a car driving, right, they're gonna know that she needs an interlock. They're gonna put her in
So do
jail.
you want her to get both or just?
No. That would be obtuse.
Okay, she'll just get it, yes, okay.
All we're doing now is a portable because I'm suspending her license, so she can't drive.
Okay, got it.
If you want an occupational license, meaning if you want me allow you to drive, some time has to pass. I have to know that you're doing well and that you're in complete compliance. And if you do that, after